The Barefoot Contessa Cookbook. The Barefoot Contessa Cookbook. Elegance and Simplicity. Part 1. Introduction. The Birth of a Legend. Welcome back to the channel. In our last video, we explored the fascinating life of Garten through her memoir, Be Ready When the Luck Happens. Today, we are opening the pages of the book that started it all, The Barefoot Contessa Cookbook. First published in 1999, this wasn't just a collection of recipes, it was a lifestyle manifesto. Before the Food Network show and the global fame, there was a small specialty food store in East Hampton. Ina took the lessons she learned from running that shop and distilled them into a guide for the home cook. She didn't want to teach us complex French techniques or how to make tiny, precious appetizers. She wanted to show us how to cook real food with big, bold flavors that anyone can master. Let's find out why. After 25 years, these recipes are still the gold standard of home cooking. Part 2. The Simple Food Philosophy. At the heart of every Ina Garten book is a philosophy that has changed the way we eat. It's built on 3 main pillars. 1. Quality above all else. Ina's most famous phrase is, "How easy is that?" But her most important rule is, use the best ingredients you can find. She taught a generation of cooks that if you have exquisite butter, farm-fresh eggs, and sea salt, you don't need a complicated recipe. In this book, we see her focus on the essentials. We'll look at her iconic perfect roast chicken, a dish so legendary it's rumored to have led to multiple marriage proposals, and her outrageous brownies, which set the bar for every chocolate dessert that followed. 2. The Foolproof Guarantee. Every recipe in this book was tested hundreds of times in the professional kitchen of her store, the Barefoot Contessa. Ina's goal was to ensure that a busy person coming home from work could produce a 5-star meal without the stress. Unlike many celebrity chefs who cook for their own ego, Ina cooks for the person at the table. If a step isn't necessary for the flavor, she cuts it out. 3. The Art of the Party Platter. This book is also a Bible for entertaining. Ina realized that most people are terrified of hosting because they spend the whole night trapped in the kitchen. She introduced the concept of the party platter. Large, beautiful displays of food that look sophisticated but can be prepared in advance. Her motto is simple. The host should be the one having the most fun at the party. If you are stressed, your guests will be stressed. She teaches us how to curate a menu that allows us to be present with the people we love. Part 3. The Small Details That Make the Difference. Ina shares countless practical tips that elevate a dish from good to extraordinary. The power of seasoning. One of the biggest lessons in the book is how to use salt and pepper. Ina emphasizes that most home cooks underseason their food. She shows us how a simple pinch of kosher salt can unlock the hidden flavors of a tomato or a piece of fish. Fresh herbs versus dried. You'll notice that her ingredient lists almost always call for fresh herbs. She explains that the aromatic oils in fresh basil, thyme, and rosemary provide a vibrancy that dried spices simply cannot match. The make-ahead strategy. She provides a timeline for almost every menu. She tells you what can be chopped the night before, what can be assembled 4 hours ahead, and what needs to happen at the last minute. This organizational wisdom is what truly makes her a Contessa of the kitchen. Part 4. Analysis. Why is this book a legacy? When the Barefoot Contessa Cookbook was released, it broke the barrier between chef-driven cooking and home cooking. It brought a sense of confidence to millions of people. Ina proved that elegance is not about being expensive or snobbish. It is about the care and love you put into the simplest plate of food. She democratized the Hamptons lifestyle, making it accessible to anyone with a kitchen and a desire to feed people well. The book isn't just about feeding the body, it's about nurturing relationships. It's a reminder that a shared meal is the most powerful way to build a community. This emotional connection is why her fans are so loyal. We don't just love her food, we love the feeling of home she provides. Part 5. Conclusion. Where the Heart Lives. The Barefoot Contessa Cookbook is more than a list of ingredients. It's a blueprint for a happy life. It teaches us to slow down, buy the good chocolate, and invite our friends over. If you are just starting your culinary journey, this should be the very first book on your shelf. Thank you for joining me as we explore the world of Ina Garten. Do you have a go-to recipe from Ina that you always cook for friends? Or maybe a favourite tip of hers that changed your kitchen game? Share your stories in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tastings of the world's best books. Until next time, keep your kitchen warm, stay elegant, and remember, store-bought is fine, but love is better. Goodbye.